Welcome to the second installment on our how-to video series on electrical. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to add a circuit to an electrical panel. Now remember, safety first. So I'm going to go to the meter base here and disconnect the power. I'll find the one marked main breaker and I'll flip that one off. And then once that's flipped off, I can safely work on the panel. So stick with me. Alright, before we get started, we'll talk about a few of the tools we need necessary for the job. So you'll need a good screwdriver, and you'll need a razor knife, and a good pair of wire strippers to strip the wire. So we'll go ahead and get started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove the panel cover. We'll go ahead and carefully remove the panel cover. Now inside the panel, we'll explain a few of the features that you have in your panel. You have your breakers all down in a row here, and you have your two phases, which are 240 volts between them. You have your neutral, and the neutral has neutral bus bars that come down the sides, and you also have a ground bus bar on either side of the panel as well. The ground bus bar typically has copper wires that run to it. Your neutral bus bar will have all your white wires that run to it. And then the black or red wires will tie to your breakers. So we'll go ahead and show you how to add a circuit. Just a couple things to note just on how to tell what size of breaker to get. Wire is actually color coded. So 14 gauge wire is white, 12 gauge wire is yellow, and 10 gauge wire is orange, and 8 gauge wire is black. 8 and 6 gauge wire are both black. Now, a couple of things to note is if you're going to run a 14 gauge, which is a white wire, you want to have that on a 15 amp circuit. Now the breaker, when you go to purchase the breaker, make sure it has a little number 15 right here on the handle of the breaker. And that's how you tell that you're getting the right size breaker for the job that you need. If you had a yellow wire and you're running a 20 amp circuit, you'd want to make sure that it says 20 right here on the breaker. We're going to go ahead and install a 15 amp breaker on our circuit here because we ran 14 gauge wire. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and engage the back of the breaker and the little dog that it has there, and then snap it into place. And it should be solid. It shouldn't wiggle around much. We'll go ahead. All right, we've already taken the liberty of adding a small Romex connector and then stubbing the wire through the Romex connector and stripping it with our wire strippers, as we showed in a previous video. So typically what we'll do is we'll tighten up the ground wire first, and then we'll tighten the white wire, and then we'll tighten up the black wire on the breaker. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you on the next episode in our electrical series of how-tos. And remember, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.